The 24th annual New York Indian Film Festival NYFF kicked off on May 31st at Village East by Angelica with much fanfare and the red carpet. This year featured a special segment celebrating 50 years of Shabana Azmi in cinema, including a screening of Fire and a conversation with acclaimed actress. The festival opened with Dear Jassi, directed by Tarsem Singh. Other notable features and short films included Mrs. with Sanya Malhotra and Nishant Daya, Sumo Didi by Jayant Rotagi, Three Sons of Narayani by Sharan Venugopal, and the Umesh Chronicles featuring Amitabh Bachchan. Short films like Samay Ki Bazi, Postcard from Tahiti, and Crown also captivated audiences. Watch the highlights from Day One. I seem very excited about the 24th edition of NYIFF. What was the process of you collecting all these gem of the films?
So the process is the same every year. For one, I'm a film journalist, so I travel around film festivals looking for films. The film we are watching today, I saw in Toronto last year, and then I was also at the Red Sea Film Festival in Toronto, in Jeddah, where I met Tarsem, and I said to myself, I have to get this film really. Then we have submissions, of course. We had over 250 submissions. I have a committee. We have 6 of us in our committee. A couple of us are in India, a few here. And every film is watched. There's shorts and the documentaries and, of course, lots of features. And then filmmakers write to us saying, just watch our film. So, it's various ways. And we ended up picking 49 films, including about half of them are shorts. We have 4 short programs, including short documentaries also. And it's the best program that we could put together in terms of what's available, but we are very, very happy. You have to go after some films, and we're very happy. And they're all New York premieres, so we're very proud of that. So, yeah.
And very excited about Shabana Azmi getting her award this year by NYFF, especially doing 50 years in the cinema.
Yeah.
So, what are we going to see?
So it's not an award, it's just a celebration. We are going to show Fire, and there's going to be a conversation between Shabana Azmi and Meera Nair, traveling through her 50 years of her, because Ankur was released 50 years ago, 1974. So it's a milestone for Indian cinema, and we're very happy that we get to mark it in the US.
And congratulations, 50 years is a long time. And you have seen the films evolve, the film industry evolve over the years. What do you see as the future of the Indian cinema now? How optimistic you are?
I feel very optimistic. Because you see, there was a time when we were only getting influences from the West. But now the world has become a global village, and so it's becoming a two-way communication. So what we are offering they don't have, and what they are offering we don't have, and that way through cinema you get a very beautiful chance to learn about each other. Keeping that in mind, there are so many young filmmakers today who are doing different things, who have realized that content is king, and so they're concentrating on that. And I think that's the most important thing to do, rather than to fall back on tried formulas and say that because it worked over here, it should work here. So more power to them.
You come from the family whose roots are deeply embedded in art and culture. When you made your choices in films, how important or how influential were that influence?
I think it's a given because when you grow up in an atmosphere which is similar to the profession you choose for yourself, it's not as if they sit you down and teach you. Because my mother, Shaukat Kaifi, was a very renowned theatre actress, she also did some films. I used to see how she approaches a role. I used to see how sincere she is about her work. And that sort of, by a process of osmosis got into me. And then, of course, because I went to the Film Institute and I'm a professionally trained actor, it's what has shaped my aesthetics, definitely my parents and their leanings, and the kind of films that I moved towards in the beginning was both mainstream cinema and what is known as the parallel cinema. But then slowly I started realizing that it's the middle of the ground cinema that really talks to me. And so when you look at films like Arth, you look at films like Masoom, they are the middle road cinema. But now I'm happy to do anything, including Rocky or Rani Ki Prem Kahani.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank